Welcome to Liberate University. Liberate University is free educational content released for the benefit and enjoyment of all. Many thanks to our gracious family of world-class practitioners for sharing their work.
Welcome to Mind Hacks. My name is LANI, and this is
Cristina.
And we are here basically to help you create a series here of simple, effective mind hacks to help you step out of a stuck state or a kind of a negative emotion so you can be more resourceful in any area of your life.
More positive, more fulfilled, more motivated.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So what are we doing today?
So today,
You're hijacking my mind. I'm ready.
So this is like a cool dual thing. So I think this is kind of a time, especially where people get overwhelmed with thoughts, right? Like we can have that kind of anxious mindset, an anxious mind where sometimes like we're just constantly thinking, and that can be overwhelming, just having all these thoughts in our head. And I think there's a way to kind of step out of that really quickly that people don't really always know about, and it's kind of my favorite thing to do, actually.
All right. So your favorite thing to do?
Yeah, one of my favorites because it's so easy. And I just helped somebody with this recently do this. She basically helped tune out her daughter, her loud daughter, while she was working and was overwhelmed by things. But and this is also really good if you have belief systems about yourself, or you kind of talk negatively about yourself, and you kind of like hear that voice in your head. This could be good for that as well. So, Cristina, did you ever have overwhelming thoughts and just think incessantly?
Me?
That puts you kind of on a downward spiral?
I sometimes do. I think as we all do.
All right. So I'm going to ask you actually to entertain those thoughts.
All right. Okay.
But as you do, I want you to pick a focal point somewhere before you, around you. And basically, essentially, I want you to do...
Blinded by the lights. Okay.
Maybe you don't want to pick in that direction with
Okay.
all the lights. But pick a point that's kind of... You're basically like a little bit overhead.
Okay.
You know, like forehead. So you're kind of straining your eyes a bit.
Okay.
All right? Good. And so just fixate on that point as you're thinking of all these thoughts. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And just fixate on that point as you're thinking of all these thoughts. And as you do that, begin to defocus and soften your gaze. So don't move your head, don't move your eyes, don't move your neck. Just defocus and soften your gaze so you see the space around that focal point. And as you continue to do that, fixating on the space around that focal point, just basically engage in all of your peripheral vision. So notice the space all the way from that focal point, all the way to the wall to the far left. And then noticing the space all the way to the far right. And noticing the space all the way from top of the ceiling all the way down to the floor. Noticing the space even behind you. The space all around this room. Really engaging in that peripheral vision. Just noticing all the space. And as you do that, notice where those thoughts go instead. And that is a simple peripheral vision technique to get back to, kind of that reset button.
I like it.
Yeah, it trances you out too. It's good.
Yeah. So I highly recommend you listen to it with Lonnie's voice, hypnotically putting you into that space. But, so looking up, picking that spot and then opening it all up.
So peripheral vision, all around you, space around. And you could play with that even more. You can notice a space throughout your room, and then the building, and then the city and the state, and you just kind of go on this nice trance journey.
I like it.
Yeah.
So easily breaking your state or those mind and those thoughts that put you into negative realms, right? Because most of our thoughts go like snowballs down a mountainside, and before we know it, we're hitting an avalanche, and we don't want the avalanche. right?
Yeah,
And if
yeah.
we let it go for too long, it's going to become an avalanche. And
Yeah.
so let's stop it before it becomes an avalanche.
Yeah, and so basically these techniques that we're giving you, like this one, is, we're habitual creatures, right? We're constantly going in that same neural pathway, creating that habit. But things like this basically just interrupt that pattern,
Mhm.
And the more you do like little these peripheral vision techniques or these other techniques, you're creating pattern interruptions in that neural network, and you're forcing your brain to think of a new pathway, a new habit that serves you better.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you. Join us next time.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for being a part of this class. We hope to see you at the next one.